Hello, friends. It's Christian sun in the sun, overlooking the park, looking at the ocean on this fine, beautiful, sunny day. I'm going to start teaching some Qigong here in the park. And I regularly teach here Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. And I'm on meetup.com if you want to be on the list to know if I'm teaching or not. Let me get this correctly. So I've never done this outside of my house since last week. It was my first time. I think that might be a good view. Let's check that out. Hey, that might work. Let's get my head a little bit better. We'll get going here in a second. Nice. You guys see me? Give me some thumbs up or hearts, because it's really hard for me to see the screen. All right. So welcome everybody to another fine, fabulous day in sunny Encinitas. And I'm here to share some of my skills over the years that I've learned in Qigong and for health and vitality and longevity, boosting the immune system, just feeling good all around, especially in these times. So join me. This is going to be probably 30-45 minute day for today. And I got Isla, a friend of mine. Come on in, Isla. Here we are. Close enough, but not too close, right? Okay, so let's just put a hand on your chest, put a hand on your belly, bend your knees a little bit so you're relaxed. Close your eyes, go within. Just take a couple of deep clearing breaths. Breathe in through the nostrils, out through the mouth. Start to settle in, start to get present, start to be here now. You can grasp the earth with your toes just to feel the rootedness. Panchamama Gaia just holding you, supporting you, feeding you, nourishing you. A couple more deep breaths through the nostrils, out through the mouth, just to clear the past moments to get to this present moment. As you sink in deeper into yourself, into this moment, your hands are there as a guide and a soothing, self-soothing, self-regulating. You could just rub a little bit, just to feel the moment, feeling your senses in your body, just feeling comfort, self-care, self-loving. And also the hands are there to show you how you're breathing. This is how you're breathing throughout the day. Just notice how you're breathing. Just go within, close your eyes. And your hands are there to feel the undulation of your breath. Is it short? Is it quick? Is it deep and long? Is it just in the chest, the upper, middle, lower part of the lungs? All of it? Part of it? Or does it drop down in your belly? So the whole idea that I want to inspire you is to breathe deeper into the belly. As you breathe deeper into belly, it connects to the polyvagus system. And that starts to relax the parasympathetic, starts to lower the cortisol, starts to bring in the calm, relaxed state. So breathing deep in through the nostrils, down to the belly as it expands. As you exhale, collapses towards the back of your spine, condenses, contracts. And then just have a slight smile on your face, feeling the joy, the gratitude, finding something good in your life that you can smile upon. And as your breath starts to smooth out, your chi will start to smooth out and start to regulate the whole system. Because wherever your attention goes, chi flows. Wherever chi flows, your blood flows, and you manifest whatever it is, good or bad. So this is a way of self-regulating your system, is just through breath, and there's many, many breaths out there that you can do. Of course, everybody knows that now. But this is a good, simple way. It's just having your hands there, rub a little bit, get centered. Take some deep clearing breaths. And after a few of those, then drop into just nostril breathing in and out through the belly, and you start to feel calm. If you do that a couple times a day, that's just enough. That in itself is enough to self-regulate. And on your next exhale, just slowly relax your arms. Now that we're here, calmer, more present, let's do a few exercises to warm up the body, to get the blood, the chi, the lymphs, and the meridians more flowing, more open, and the gates, the joints. And then we could do a little Qigong. How's that sound? Okay, so how I like to start is shoulder width, slight bend in the knees, tailbone in, spine straight, and then come down slowly with your neck looking at the earth. And if you have any physical issues, you could put your hands here on your side or just by your side. I like an extra stretch, so I like to put my hands behind my back holding my wrist. You're looking at the earth in any direction, start lifting up with the breath through the nostrils. And as you come down, exhale out through the mouth. Inhaling the fresh oxygen, exhaling stagnation. Inhaling fresh prana, chi, mana, life force. Exhaling out anything that's stuck. Inhaling, alkalizing, exhaling out any stagnation. Just keep going. Alkalizing the body. And on your next exhale, as you come down, pause, look at the earth. Inhaling, lifting your head up in any direct, in the opposite direction, lifting up. Exhaling, coming down. And on your next exhale, come down. Your next inhale, lifting your head straight up. Just relax everything. Shoulder rolls, so we're going to go forward. So it's circular, going forward and behind, pinching your shoulder blades up to the ears. This is also getting lymph and also getting acupressure points or acupuncture points. Especially if you come up to the ears, you're getting the lymph in the neck. You got to help the lymph detoxify through breath, through movement, through massage. If we don't, we're sitting at home doing nothing, we start to get sicker, stagnant, depressed. So let's move our bodies daily. Reverse it, opening up the chest, opening up the lungs. Breathing deep is part of it. Inhaling through the nostrils, out through the mouth. One more. Nice. Let's do our arms. Slow circles, and then when you feel ready, take flight. Let them hinge at the shoulder. Golden chicken take flight, so take that flight. She likes smiles, likes humor. Reverse it, opening up the lungs, opening up the chest. Breathe in that fresh prana. Open those windows, open those doors, come outside. Don't hide, don't be afraid. Come out and play. Nice. Hands on hips for hip rotations. Sitting all day, laying, sleeping all day. Driving possibly. Let's open these up. Get the blood flowing down to the feet where they get cold. Let's get some circulation. Opposite direction. Nice. Let's put our feet together for knee rotations, palms on knees for support, and rotate. And then opposite direction. Nice. Okay, we're going to tap the earth 9 times on each foot, bottom of the foot, starting with the left to open that part up. There's a kidney 1 point, so it's going to wake up the chi. Ready? 1, 8, 9, right foot. 1, 9. Okay, a little balancing act to activate the left and right part of the brain for the hemispheres. Starts to create more plasticity, more youthfulness, just creating more thought processes quicker, but also it's for balancing and also for lubricating the joints. So we're lifting up a leg, rotating an ankle. I like to fixate on a point so I keep my balance. Opposite direction. And then hip rotating in. It's kind of hard in these tight pants. And then opposite direction, opening up the hip. Other side, same thing. Ankle. There's also lymph in the ankle. Opposite direction. Nice big circles. Rotating in. And then rotating out, opening up the hip. Nice. Palms together, Buddha splashes face. Palms face you. Keep your hands together at all times. Back of hands to the wrist, squeeze to get the lymph. Down, back up. Open palms, back of hands. See the bunny rabbit? So as you come up, inhale. As you come down, exhale, squeeze. Oxygenating. One more. Back to prayer. This time, reverse it. Palms facing out. Up the midline. Taking the deep dive. Inhaling up. Exhaling. Inhale. X. Got some more people showing up.
Hey, hello.
Last one. And back to prayer. Welcome. So let's do our finger meridians, because there's meridians that run each finger coming up the arm. So you take your forefinger, middle finger, and thumb for support, and you do it in front of you like this. I use that for support. So you go really fast from the base to the tip, back and forth several times, then off the tip. Yeah, nice to see you guys. And then notice that hand compared to that hand. There's more movement. So that's what's happening to the whole body. This is a good way to show that it's working. We need to move our lymph. Open our meridians. get the blood flowing, oxygenate, move stagnation. Keep it going. And then we'll do Qigong. We'll charge the cells, 50 to 70 trillion cells. Each one has an electrical output, and we're going to magnify that output for health and longevity and boost the immune system. How's that sound? Yay. Okay, so we're going to do the next one. This one's prayer, nice wide stance. So if you're too close, it's hard to squat. If you have a wider stance, these pants are kind of tight. Normally don't wear these. It was a last minute thing. I didn't even think I was going to teach today. So palms, prayer, flat as you can. Exhale, surrender, drop in. I like putting my elbows and my thighs and open up, get more of a stretch. On your next exhale, we're going to get on all fours, do cat-cow, start undulating the spine. Crack, pop. Let's do one more. Then after your last one, go into a downward dog. Into a downward dog. Try to keep your feet flat. If you can't, bend your knees a little bit or walk your feet up towards your hands. And then your next exhale, push your palms in the earth and lift your hips up in the air so you can elongate and stretch. And relax your neck and head. Let it dangle. Let it come down. Walk your feet up towards your arms, your hands, interlock your arms for a lower back stretch. It's getting hot. Oops. So back your arms, lower back, so your whole back and spine is getting this nice stretch. Little spinal twist. Palms on thighs, rolling slowly up each vertebrae. And then palms behind the lower back for a reverse stretch. And then come back when you feel complete. Nice. Couple more movements. Let's do, we haven't done this one in a while. Let's do this one. This is a wide stance. We're going to touch the gallbladder point in the back, on each side as you swing, in the back, the kidneys. So we're dispelling stagnation in the organs and also on points. And then we're going to do lung point, one, and then thymus, and below the rib cage, the spleen and liver. So it looks like this, wide stance, all the way from a 9 o'clock all the way to the right to a 3 o'clock. Twist us at the waist. Spring. And breathe. Behind your shoulder if you can. And then open palm or fist in the corner of your shoulder where the lung point is, right here. In the center of your chest, thymus, activate your immune system even more. Wake it up. Knocking at the door. And then open palm below the right and left rib cage for the spleen and liver. And still the kidneys. Kidneys hold a lot of trauma. of shock, stuck, frozen. We want to undo that, get out, do our life. And then slow it down little by little. Yeah, it's just not fear, it's stuck energy, it's trauma, it's shock. And it just stores and it gets frozen and stuck. Let's massage it, this. And then tap on the tailbone. Up a little higher, sacral. Back in the kidneys. And rub it out, whole thing. Nice. Okay, we're gonna do 2 more moves and then we'll do some Qigong. This one's a tapping Qigong. You're gonna have a wide stance because you gotta get inside your inner thighs, okay? So, for those that haven't done this one, I'll show you and then we'll do it together. You would inhale. I recommend open palms for beginners so you don't hurt your bones until you get really proficient, and then you can use your fists and really get in there, target it into the muscle, into the meridians. So it's gonna look like this. Inhale, exhale, and you're gonna tap as low as you can, not on your spine, but on each side of the spine, your vertebrae, by your tailbone coming up. And as you're smacking up, you stand up, so it looks like this. As my hands come up, I time it and I'm up. I bend my knees to relax my lower back to kidneys. And then the side of the hips starts the gallbladder meridian. Then the stomach meridian below the kneecap, UB, inside kidney, the ankle. And then you're going into spleen, and then liver, and then right in here where all the lymph meet. And then the stomach. So since it's starting to warm up, we'll just do 3 of these just to activate the flows, okay? So inhale, exhale, tap away. Hands come up, stand up, bend your knees, lower back, kidneys, side the hips, gallbladder, coming down the stomach, inside ankle, kidney, spleen, liver, lymph, stomach. 2 more. We'll do 1 more. Tap a little harder, a little longer. Then we're going to smooth out the flows. So the whole meridian flows, come behind the legs, inside the ankle, up the thigh, off the pelvis. 3 times fast. And then we're going to do the upper 6. We did the lower 6 of the meridians. Now we're going to do the upper 6, the 12 main ones. So this one looks like your left arm, start with always the left side. A little bend in the elbow, it's not straight out. Your right hand taps your fingers, coming up the forearm to the shoulder, turn it over, come down. And then repeat the other side. And give yourself a good smack and cupping. You want to cup your hand because there's 3 meridians that run up and then 3 meridians that run down. The yang meridians coming up, the yin coming down. So you can do 1 arm at a time. Fine, or switch off. You can go back and forth, or just stay with 1 arm. Either way, as long as you're getting it. And smile, breathe. If you're holding your breath, you're thinking too much. There you go. Couple more, we're almost there. The original self-flagellation. Okay, we're going to finish on our right side. So your right arm, you finish off. Here it is. So we should be feeling a slight sweat, yeah? That means it's working. When you feel a slight sweat, that's usually enough. You can go more if you like, but slight sweat is where I go. Same thing with the legs. 3 times, up and down, fast. Other side. Smooths it out. And the last is the shake. So just shake, find your shake. There's a few main shakes. If you don't know how to shake, you hinge at the elbows, at the shoulders, your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders are going this way. You can do it in the front like this. Like this. Try this one. You can jump up and down, Hare Krishna style, rave style, just get it shaken. This is like the completeness of the exercises to move any else thing that might be stagnant, stuck. You just shake it. Breathe in deep and out through the mouth. 15 seconds. Shake it. Give it all you got. If you move your head and neck, you won't think as much, or at all. Jump up and down, shake it. It's the wake and shake Qigong. No more wake and bake. Heart rate is up, so just slow it down little by little. Just don't stop, okay? Just slow it down little by little. Okay, in that's part A. Part B to that is we're going to get into the bone and the marrow and the ligaments, tendons, and muscles, especially in the marrow. We need to make more strengthening of our immune system antibodies, white blood cells. So what we're going to do is, see if you can see me. I can barely see the camera. You get on your tiptoes and you land as hard as you can on your heels, ragdoll. And at the same time, you add the breath from the gut. That's part of the purge. So it looks like this. Ragdoll. Up. Whole thing just wiggles out. Let's go. 3 more. Last one. Back to shake in 30 seconds. Shake it out. Shake it. Like you just got out of a cold pool plunge. Shake it out.
Rocky.
Actually, it's the descending of the chi. If you start from the head down, you get your arms and just slow it down little by little. Heart rate's up. Don't stop. Okay, and the last move is your own move and groove. Find what it is that we didn't cover for your own body and move it for a minute. Get some water, get some tea, a little time out, do what you need to do, go to the bathroom, 1 minute. How's it going, guys?
Good to see you, buddy.
See it.
You know, we're 8 feet, 10 feet apart.
It's beautiful.
I recognized this setting online, and I'm like, hey, it's just down the street. Forgot the iPad. I can remote view you from 20 feet.
Okay, coming on back. Come on back. Give me a thumbs up or hearts or something that I know that you're still here. You ready to go? Cool. Okay, that was just the warm-up. So we're ready for Qigong. Let's see what we want to do today. What style? You guys want to do?
How
Well, it's all health, but there's particular. You guys been with me for a while, so which one you want to do?
Lots of
You want to do the?
It's all good.
You want to do the 5 treasures?
Yes, 5
You want to do?
treasures.
You want to do 5 elements?
5 elements.
You want to do 5 elements?
Sounds cool. Treasures sounds cool.
Just follow your guidance.
Let's do.
If you were alone, what would you shoot?
Let's do the 5 elements. I haven't done that one in a long time. This is more core strengthening. Also, it purges stuck emotions because it works intimately with the organs, the 5 elements. And one of the, I think sometime soon I'll do the 6 healing sounds. That goes really deep into the organs of releasing stuck emotions and traumas. But this one as well, and this is very, very, very simple. So, we normally hold this for about 7 minutes or more, but we're just going to do maybe 2 to 3 minutes, because what happens is lactic acid could build up because it's a holding position, because you're building a chi body, a strengthening core of your ligaments, tendons, and muscles, but also at the same time putting pressure on each organ to release negative emotions that have been looping in you and all of us, especially with these times. And it helps to detoxify, and it helps the myelin sheath around the organ not being so stuck. It gives us some space to allow the heat to leave, because the heat keeps it re-traumatized. So let's start off with the wood, and how this looks like is just straight. It's just straight. And what's happening here is I like to bend my knees a little bit, and I like to slowly deep breathe in and out through my nostrils, and I like to barely hold myself up because you can last longer. And I like to have a slight smile with the tongue of the roof of my mouth for the microcosmic orbit, and it helps retain your chi, your energy flow. And it feeds you as well at the same time. And then a slight smile. So we'll just do another 2 minutes. This is for the liver. This is purging anything that might be stuck, stubborn, angry, frustrated. And we're going to transform this into kindness. So you can inhale kindness. Exhale anything known or unknown that you might have had, or unknowingly that you've had in the past, of any frustration, anger, and allow that to purge out of your mouth. Inhaling this kindness, self-compassion. When you have self-compassion, you have compassion for others. And if at all you're feeling like tired or it's hurting, you can take a moment, do this, but keep it going, and then come back out, and that'll move some of that stuck energy or lactic acid that built up. But over time, when you do this, the lactic acid and the muscle memory and the strengthening becomes more core, and you can last longer, 20 minutes, 30 minutes this way. Easy.
Did you say easy?
Easy.
Easy?
Yeah. Yeah, but it takes time, like anything. You have to practice and cultivate, you can do it. So another 30 seconds. Just stay quiet, breathe in, go within, go into your liver. See your liver smiling back at you, having this relationship of thank you, finally, thank God you're paying attention to me. And then seeing yourself smiling down to your liver, sending it love, seeing your liver glow, this vibrant, translucent, green, beautiful color. As you're breathing out any color of stagnation out through the breath, inhaling this translucent green, beautiful energy into the liver. And then exhale out anything that might be left that's stuck there. And on the next inhale, exhale, come down, relax. Coming up, inhaling. This is for the heart. So, all your four fingers are together and your pinkies are spread apart because there's a heart meridian. And so, you're in a diamond shape and you're looking through with your physical eyes, and then on the peripheral, your eyes are looking at your pinkies. And it's not here, it's up. So your thumbs are by your third eye, mid-brow, and you're looking, or even higher, you can look up. And this is activating the heart. So fire needs wood. So there's two different types of the elements. There's the feeding, the nourishing, and the destroying. And the destroying one's mainly used in martial arts. It's used in other things as well, but mainly in martial arts, or counter any other issue that might be happening through different medicinals as well. But this is a feeding one. We're feeding ourselves, so we're feeding to the next. So yawns are good. That's release of stagnation, emotion, coughs. So as you look through your hands physically, your fingers, your pinkies, you're looking at the corners, activating the heart meridian. And as you breathe in this translucent red, beautiful energy into your heart, you're exhaling out any stagnation or dark color out of your mouth. It's transmuting. The sun is transmuting it as soon as it hits because it's been stored. This is moving out. It goes on the list like jealousy, hatred. And this is, you're transmuted it from the negative emotion into joy, happiness, peace, love. So it's anywhere that you've ever experienced or had stored, if you remembered or not. This is activating deep-seated trauma, memories around it. And it might come up, you might see it, you might feel it. You might shake, you might feel hot or cold or dizzy, or you might burp or yawn. That's all part of the release. So another minute. Breathing deep through the nostrils, smiling into your heart. As your heart is smiling back at you, thanking you, and you're smiling back, thanking it for everything and all the functions that it does for you. And on your next inhale, exhale. Out from the ashes, from the fire, creates earth. You're not touching your belly, you're a few inches away. You're still keeping that diamond. Here's your belly button. So the wood, we went from spring to summer, the heart, and now we're in Indian summer, and the color is yellow for the spleen and pancreas and stomach. It encompasses it all. And this organ represents worry, distrust, uncenteredness, ungroundedness, just the craziness. This is a really good one to do, especially in these times. I mean, they're all good, but this one in particular, you could just take one of these and work on it, whatever's going on in your life. Because we're doing short ones today, just for the video's sake, and for it's new to people, and to hold the positions that long, they're going to shut it off and not actually do the forms, but you'll get value out of this. So what's happening here, you're breathing in this translucent, bright yellow energy in the stomach, spleen, pancreas area. Infusing it. And as you exhale, you're letting go of any stagnation, known or unknown. It might be a color, a dark, a vibration, a symbol, it doesn't matter. You don't grab onto it. It's just observing what's the release. As you inhale, you're inhaling centeredness, groundedness, safety. Earth, mom, punching mama's got your back. You're rooted. And as you breathe in more of your knowing. You know, this represents our second brain, and really it's our first brain. This is our intuition. This is our leader. And if we're not breathing in the beginning when I was teaching you guys the breath here, I mean, it's all good too, the lungs, but breathing in here especially, and then you can do the lungs. Relax. And then you come into your body and it feels safe. And once you feel safe, you intuit and you come from action rather than a reaction. In a primal place of just acting out. So we wanted to settle in the breath and breathe in and out right here. Breathe in that translucent yellow, bright energy of centeredness, groundedness, embodiment. Exhaling out any worry. And a slight smile. And as you're smiling down, internally smile into your stomach, spleen, pancreas. They're smiling back at you, thanking you. Finally having a connection, a relationship finally. A co-creation instead of just a head. And then you're smiling back, thanking them for all the functions that it does for you daily. Another 30 seconds, just drop it and feel, breathe. Out from the ash comes metal, so inhale, exhale, inhale, straight arm. This is the zombie. Remember, Qigong likes humor. Everything's not serious. So, we're coming into fall with this particular element. It's a metal, it's the lungs, large intestine. And this is white. So we're inhaling translucent, bright, white light into the lungs, filling it up, especially what's going on. Exhaling out any stagnation, stuck energy, any poisons, any toxins, any viruses, any emotion, which is sadness, deep sadness, what's going on the planet, loss. A lot of people are going to have a lot of losses, regardless. It could be material, it could be a loved one, a pet. So you're breathing in this bright, translucent white energy, filling yourself up with courage that you got this, you can do this, you don't have to check out. And you're exhaling out the grief, the heaviness, the sadness, the loss. And if you open up your arms a little bit, you'll get a different part of your lung. So it looks like that. Yeah, and you'll feel a different part of your lung, especially the back. Slight smile, smiling into your lungs, and you can do a little bit of a rock back and forth, left lung, right lung. Slow though. Breathing in this translucent white bright energy of courage that you got this. You can do this. And exhaling out any sadness, grief, or loss, if you remember it or not, if you're going through it now. It's just the intention. Just remember, wherever your attention goes, chi flows. And wherever chi flows, blood flows. Wherever blood flows, you manifest, positively or negatively. This hurts like the wood, you can do this for a second, a little bend, just for a second, then come back. Don't drop your arms. It doesn't work as well. You want to keep it going. So another minute. Let's do another minute. This is a really good one. We're going into this one. Some people cry. Some people just yawn and yawn and yawn. Just know that's part of the release, especially the heat that's stored in there that gets looped in the cycle of emotions. Open up a little bit. Those arms straight. No bend in the elbows. Three more breaths. And on your next exhale, exhale coming down, turn your palms, coming up to the side. This is for the kidneys and bladder. We're in the winter season, and the colors are deep blue or dark black, the deep waters. So you breathe into this translucent, bright, dark blue or black energy vibration into the kidneys. And then exhaling out anything that's toxic, stagnant, known or unknown, of fear, shock, traumas that we have endured in this lifetime. Allowing it to go. If you know it or not, it's just the intention that's happening. And you smile, because it allows the gentleness to allow the energy to be okay to let go finally, because you're giving it permission. So the kidneys, the positive part is the gentleness. We got to be more gentle, self-compassion for sure. So we're moving out the shock, the trauma, the stuck energy, just stuck in your life. This helps free it up, this frozenness, into being gentle. And then you want to move your elbows back so you have more of a pinch, and not up front, but it's more to the side. More to the side, so you're pinching back to the kidneys more.
Sorry, I'm just enjoying watching.
And then for an added bonus, you're going to dip, and this brings in the water more. Now that you're more open, you can receive more. So pinch those elbows back as you can, come back. Breathe in that nice translucent dark energy, dark blue. Filling the kidneys, the left and right. You can even rock on this one slowly. It's like rockabye baby, gentleness, coming back into the safety, coming into the body, feeling at home in this body. Self-care, self-love. Breathing in with that slight smile and gratitude, looking down at your kidneys, smiling at your kidneys, giving it thanks, gratitude for all the functions that it does. And at the same time, your kidneys are smiling back at you, thanking you for acknowledging and helping it purge the wastes, the stuck energy, so it can function even better for you. Minute, just hang in there, keep breathing. You might see things in your front of your screen of your eyes flashing before you. Just allow it. Allow the feeling, allow the sensations without labeling or grasping. Just be. On your next inhale, exhale, just relax. You might feel a little dizzy or a little spacey or high. That's a good sign. That's a sign that you've released some negative emotions and toxins as well, both. Because one feeds the other, it just loops, and it's crazy. And it's health damaging for the body. So what we're going to do is we're going to smooth it out at least three times, so we can get the pathways flowing. So we're going to do this with one breath. You guys come over a little bit more. Over here. Yeah. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. X. In. X. In. X. In. X. In. X. In. Let's do one more. Oops. My fault. I got high. And then we finish. This is a Qigong. This is, you come to the side like this. Actually, let's do this one, the Qigong. Your middle finger on the side of your legs. Come up, a little bend in the elbow, so you're the side where the gallbladder point is. And then a slight bend down, just like maybe 5%, 5 degree. I'm just going to be here for a minute. And I'll start to activate your chi body. And if something feels like it wants to move, allow it to move. Because most of you are open right now. It'll start undulating you. This is the Wu-Ji form of Qigong, which is the natural state of being without form. It's a formless form. This opens up the meridians as well. This is a purification. If you do this long enough, half hour to an hour, depends on the person, probably within an hour for most, you'll start to sweat and shake crazy like. And that's a purge. You're detoxifying. You can try it someday. Just do this for an hour. And you got to bend your knees because it's putting pressure on the meridians as well. And a slight bend and curve. So just do this another 30 seconds. Allowing the energy to move through you. And on the next inhale, as you exhale, slowly open your eyes, relax. Okay, we're almost about done, guys. We're gonna do a grounding exercise so you can drive home. Because I'm pretty high right now. So what we're gonna do is your palms face out. You're inhaling, gathering chi, prana, mana, life force. Exhaling it through the crown, inside the body, and around the body, down as you bend your knees. Pause for a second out through the bottoms of the feet to be transmuted in the earth. So we're inhaling this fresh, cool mana, prana, life force. Exhaling it, cooling the brain down, the heart, all the different organs. And you pause because the energy is still traveling down into the earth. And you inhale up, straight leg, exhale, bend the knees, exhaling as you time the breath with the movement. Moving out anything that might be left. This is a chi shower. This is a final rinse. This is a cleanse. Moving out anything that might be left, known or unknown, stagnation, stuck energy, stuck emotion that no longer serves you, the looping cycle, and heat. And if your mind is wandering, that means your movements are too fast. Slow down your movements. Stay with the movements, with the breath and the intention and attention. Feeling this movement. And I'm going to add one more technique to this. It's a sound, H-E-E-E. It's a he, it's a breathy, ujjayi kind of breath. When you smile like the cobra, that directs the energy even more. It's more powerful. It's giving it a sound, a tone, H-E-E-E. Smile. This is a great one if you have a hard time sleeping. Lay on your back and do this at night 12 times and you'll fall asleep. Very calming. On this last one, you don't bend your knees. Your hands just come down in front of you the same way. Ladies, left hand over right. Men, right hand over left. Over the lower dantian. Store the chi in your lower dantian. Close your eyes, go within. And just relax. And on your next exhale, slowly open your eyes. We're going to rotate this energy clockwise from right to left 9 times. Pause, take a breath, and then left to right 9 times. Pause, take a breath, and then again clockwise right to left. Okay? So I'll count 1, and then I'll count 9. When you hear 9, that's if you're not keeping count, just stop. It's okay. Inhaling, exhale. 1. 9. Inhale. Exhale, opposite direction. 1. 9. Inhale. Exhale, right to left, clockwise. 1. 1. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, we're going to discharge this chi that we just stored here to every cell of the body, supernova style. So we're going to energize the body even more. So this taps underneath the belly button as you lift your legs up. Just tap away. Nice. Okay, a little cross crawl to help ground before we drive. Work the hemispheres also for learning. So it's opposite knee, opposite direction. Inhale in here, exhale. More plasticity as well. Nice. Let's rub our palms together really fast. We're gonna do our face and our hair. Just come off the face, off the hair. Anything that might be stuck. Under the armpit, lymph, rib cage. Other side, same thing. Give yourself a pat on the back for a good job. Armpit, ribs, chest, torso, stomach, kidneys, tailbone, sacral. Behind the knees, this is a good spot right here as well. You could do open palm or fist. And then kneecap. Down the leg, up the leg. Other side, knee. Down the leg, up. Neck, chest, arms, torso, back, legs, off the feet. And we're going to close down the chi field. So inhaling, look it up. Exhaling, coming back. Inhaling, by way, do 20. Exhale. Slide your left to your right. Inhaling, palms together. Exhaling and a namaste. Great class, everybody. Great class. And so I've been teaching here in this park, Encinitas View Park, for probably 11 years now. I'm on meetup.com, Universal-Chigong. You can go to my website as well, universal-qigong.com. I'll put it in later. And also, I've been teaching at the Soul of Yoga for a few years, Mondays mornings at 7:30, but the last week, because of this whole virus thing, been doing it online, so you might want to check that out as well if you want more of this. And until we feel pretty clear, I think I'll keep teaching here in the park. If you want to show up, we're having social distancing. And say hi and bye to everybody here.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
He's a great teacher.
Okay, thank you. All right, folks, have a great day. May the chi be with you.